All right, folks, what we have here is a 2016 Chevy Equinox LT with a 4-cylinder Ecotech. Customer went to Pep Boys to get an oil change, had a check engine light, and they told him it's the variable valve timing solenoids. So what I did here was I just put on my scanner just to see what it is. Comes up as P0013 and P0014. These are all pending. It's a permanent. And they all seem to be the same thing. P0014 or 13. All right. So the customer said this is the variable valve timing solenoid. So we're going to go and change them out. There's two of them. They're right here. One's an intake, one's an exhaust. I'll probably change it. Man, why knock yourself out? I'm going to take this all out of the way. I'm going to change them. Should be a 10mm bolt with a plug over here, and it should come right out. All right, so we're going to do that. Chevy Equinox. Ecotech, let's do it. All right, we're going to start out now. Changing of the VVT solenoids. All right, take the clamp off over here. Pop off this little hose right here. Just turn it off to the side. There's another clamp down here. All right, flat screwdriver. And then back there, there's a little rubber grommet. There's two of them that they sit on. And you lift this little air cleaner box up out of the way. Once it's up out of your way, those are your VVT solenoids right there, people. It's got a little lock on it. Where's the gray piece right here? Okay, little gray piece over there. Take a little tiny screwdriver, stuck it right in here, and just lift up the lock. Once you lift the lock up out of the way, you're able to squeeze this little tab. There's a little blue mark on it. Just squeeze that in. It hasn't been removed in a while. It's going to be tight. You just squeeze it in enough, and it comes right out. Okay, if you notice, this one has, between the intake and the exhaust, it's two different solenoids, and the plugs are different. All right, you can see the design here. And same thing with this one. You close that one in. Okay, you see the different designs. Okay, this one has like a little, looks like a little house if you flip it this way. It's like a house with a little roof. So I'm gonna put it over here, so I know it's the one in the back. Okay, and that's the one in the front. Through here, there's two 10mm bolts. Okay, loosen up those 10mm bolts, then the solenoid is gonna pop right out. If you have a little trouble popping it out, do what I did. What I did was I took my little screwdriver here, I anchored it against this aluminum valve cover, and give it a little pop up like this. Okay? It'll come right out. And I'm going to change these solenoids. Like I said, there's two different ones, so you can't mess it up. Not that you can't mess it up. If you want to, you can mess it up. All right, so I'm going to install the Duralast brand ones. TS1015 and TS1014. Okay, this is the one with the black connector. It's the one that looks like a little house. Remember I told you? Then this one here is a different one. Okay, like I said, you can't mix them up. Has a little O-ring on the side. Just put a little lube on it, a little oil. You'll be okay. It already comes with screws. And that's what we're going to do. All right, I'm going to go get some oil. Let me set you guys up over here on the cameras. Let's see what we do. All right. All right, here we go. Got my wrench over there. These are already out. I took a little blower and I blew off all the dirt that's in there. So again, that way no dirt will fall in there. Okay, this is the solenoid. I'm going to pull this one out. Dun, dun, dun. Don't want to spill it all over the place. All right, I'm going to dry it up a little bit. Put it off to the side. That is the gray one. So there's the gray one going back in. I took a little lube, put it around the oil there, around the O-rings, and this should go right in. Line it up with the bolt. I'm going to screw this one in. 10mm. Just get the threads going. You can see it pulling it down. Excellent. Okay, nice and easy. The gloves are slippery from the oil. Let's give our little ratchet on there. Okay, I gotta get the torque specs for that. I can torque that with no problem. This VVT solenoid is leaking over there. But the next one's gonna come right out. Same thing. Pull it out nicely. I have a little bit of resistance because it's been there for all these years. Same thing. Let's put that off to the side. The new one, same thing. I lubed it with oil. It's going to go this way. Line up to where the bolt's going to fall in. Perfect. Now I'm going to tighten this little bugger up. All right. All right. Let me go get my specs. These things are making a mess all over the place because the oil's coming out. Let's put this off to the side. All right. Let me go get the specs. Torque this down. Then we'll be back. All right, we're back. Torque them down to specs. We're good there. Let's go plug these little buggers in. This one here. This one in first. Click. Put the lock in. Click again. Same thing here. Click. Click. Click, click. This one had 2 clicks because I had removed this clip for whatever reason. Okay. That's it. Get some brake cleaner. I'm going to clean this little oil up over here. Brake cleaner is good stuff. It'll dry. Spray it up a little bit here. How's that? All right, I'm going to put the rest of it back together. Customer here, what I'll do is I'm going to clean this throttle plate, which is right here in front of me. Might as well do a good thing. All right. Because it's all freaking filthy over here, this throttle plate. See, as you can tell. All right, so I'll clean that up for them. Put this all back together, start it up, clear the codes, and we should be good. Check it out. All right, there you go. See? Clean the throttle plate, nice and clean. Now I'm going to put the little air cleaner box back together, tighten up the 2 clamps, that hose, and we're going to start it up and we're going to clear the code. And we're going to see where we go from there. All right, put the air cleaner back on. Got the 2 little rubber grommets back there. Tighten up the clamp over there. We're going to go tighten up this clamp here right now. All right, so those are the 2 clamps for the air box. The rubber grommet in the back. That hose air cleaner back there. And then this little valve cover vent. And that's it. All right, we're going to go start it up now. Check out that VVT solenoid sitting right there. All right, let's go start it up. All right, let's go start this bugger up. This thing's got some exhaust noise, that's for sure. There you go. The VVT solenoids are right there. You could have done it without doing the box if you wanted to, but you really can't see straight down in the 10mm bolts. Why kill yourself? It's only a couple clamps and a hose and it pops right out. All right. There you go. There's your VVT solenoids. Intake and exhaust. Sitting pretty right there. All right. lot of joints, that's for sure. All right, boys and girls. That's this edition. Thanks for watching. Ciao. So just want to let you know, I'm going to show you these. The number one killer for these VVT solenoids is dirt. It is lack of oil changes and maintenance. You look in the middle part here, you actually can see some dirt. You see it? It prevents the valve from moving up and down. And that's what it's supposed to do. Get the other one. So yeah, when you have these little 4 cylinders with this VVT solenoids, you need to change the oil often and the filter often. Look at that. See it? Any one of those can clog a port, and it'll give you those codes and make the car run rough and bad gas mileage. All right? So yeah, look at that. You can see the dirt. It's embedded onto the sides. But yeah, I changed them both. This one's got like, I don't know, I think it was 180,000 miles on it. But yeah, no, it was time to go. It said 80,000. Could be 180, could be 80. But either way, you got to change one, change them both. Because, you know, if you change one now, the next one's going to go soon anyway. And then you'll be up the creek without a paddle. So yeah, change them all. Duralast makes a nice brand. Lifetime guarantee. All right. TS1014 and TS1015. Intake and exhaust. All right. Thanks for watching.